Autoglym Super Resin Polish, a hand polish that recommended by many people, a hand polish that contains fillers as the name states resin, and a hand polish that easy to use, beginner friendly and leaves you with a great finish with such a small amount of effort. While all this being true, in this video, I don't intend to talk deeply about Autoglym Super Resin Polish itself, hence many other great YouTubers did that before. Instead, all I'm aiming here is that to show you what you can expect by an every Joe kind of application, as well as remind you a single but very important thing: have your expectations at the right level so you won't be disappointed by the result at the end. A bit of a background story that will be important later on. I mentioned an every Joe kind of application not because I would like to hurt your feelings. In fact, I consider myself as an every Joe, also kind of a lazy person, so even though I knew I could have needed a thorough decontamination prior using a glaze type of product, I haven't done it. 1. Because I didn't have the time. 2. I wanted to see how much this will affect the longevity and performance of SRP, and I think the lack of time or knowledge can be an issue for lots of us beginners. Luckily, my paintwork is a great subject in regards of seeing how much improvement is achievable, and without spoiling too much of the end results yet, I knew the car's paintwork can only be slightly better with a process like this. So, I'm sorry to say this, but if you believe miracles will happen and Super Resin Polish will magically mask up every defect, you will be very disappointed by the end. With that said, let's see what can I achieve here only by hand. The application is pretty much straightforward. Put a few pea-sized dots on the applicator, that is by the way Autoglym's own applicator pad for SRP. Spread on the surface and start polishing in overlapping circles. As you can see, a good example of a bad behavior, I was too enthusiastic and used too much of a product that will be wasted. A little goes a long way here, and believe me, the result won't be any better by using more. Once the surface has covered, let the glaze dry up to a haze, which usually takes up around 5 minutes, but it always depends on the temperature and humidity. One other thing to note here is that to try to avoid direct sunlight if you can, as the glaze could dry on the surface, which would be a pain in the arse to remove. If you aren't sure when is the right time to buff off, swipe your finger over, and if you can easily remove the residue, you are good to go. Hence I applied an awful lot of product. I have a bit of dust as a result, but nothing major. It buffs off nice and easy and leaves a slick finish. As I said before, you won't see a swerve-free finish, but the lighter imperfections have definitely been improved, while the finish is much darker and glossier compared to the before. And that's exactly what Autoglym officially claims, and that is why keeping your expectation at the right level is so important to do. I don't stop here, I also apply Meguiar's Deep Crystal Carnauba wax, as I had a belief of a longer lasting protection can be achieved with an extra layer of wax on top of Super Resin Polish. I like the sweet scent of this product, also very easy to apply, and as you can see, it will give a deeper gloss and more slickness to the finish. Let's finish up with the rest of the hood, first with Super Resin Polish, then add the top layer of Deep Crystal wax from Meguiar's and see the compared side by side during each steps of the process. With the final check, I wanted you to see how important the right angle you are looking from. Watching the panel from the side gives you a perfect result, but we all know that's not so true. Before talking about longevity, here is a few shots around the car in different light circumstances. My expectations about longevity have been also very low thanks to the lack of decontamination I mentioned prior to the application. And on the following day, the water behavior weren't too promising either, that confirmed my earlier statement as well. So, while the color of the car finally popped on the way I like, this increased gloss haven't lasted longer than 4 to 5 weeks in winter month circumstances where the car has been abused by harsh weather conditions in the middle of winter. Could this be lasted longer? I believe it could. Having 4 to 5 weeks out of this application is bad? No, I wouldn't say so, but with a proper preparation, this protection combo could last it much longer. So, if you don't intend to do a thorough decontamination because of any reasons, this is the kind of result and longevity you can expect. Unsure what to use for decontamination? Click on this playlist on your screen, where you can find some of my favorite products in this category. In the meantime, help to show some love towards the video and hit the like button. It really means a lot and would also help to spread the content for more people on YouTube. If you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here, take care, and see you soon.